Hello and welcome. 25th day of September 2019. All bets, trades of the like within each its own risk and their own reward. Bitcoin prices 83.81. A lot of different things I want to go over. Try to as quickly as possible, but I'll do the best that I can at that. But first thing is the videos put out yesterday. I kind of want to do a table of contents to explain each one. So if there's so much out there, it's you can't watch. Well, if you do watch them all, OMG. But I made them all, so if I could make them, you could watch them, I suppose. Before we do that, I just want to bring this video up. I'm watching this now, and this is like I like video games of the past, so I subscribe to Pat the NES Punk. Also James Rolfe, the video game nerd. Well, those are the only two, but YouTube verification woes. I didn't apparently got unverified. I didn't, but I mean, there's a lot of reasons why people are not liking Google, YouTube kind of stuff, and well, I'm not the biggest fan either. And I really want to go back to September 23rd here, part one of two, part one of two of two. Ratio trading for large gains. This just shows just how well play of the game can do once again. And there's even more of that. A couple other ones done yesterday. That's gold charts versus Bitcoin and the US dollar. Long story short on this one, I'm expecting gold to go up like 15% relatively soon. And I think silver's going to overperform it. So silver going up 15% would bring it up to 21. And if silver breaks above 21, to me it looks like it's going to go to 26, and there's 24 minutes on that. This here, crypto trading strategy, 31-minute video, using the 18 average for sell and buy points. So I got three videos up that reference within the 18. There's a lot of good information in showing how you can get some good advantages when you use this within the methods in which that I talk about. Then I went ahead and I thought, you know what? Let's just take a coin like LITECOIN, something that's got a lot of history against Bitcoin, and just do a very simple calculation. You got one. All you do is if the price on a particular close, we'll use it because I have daily data. That's we'll say on each day. If it's higher than above the 18 highs, well, you sell. If it's lower than the 18 lows, you buy. And such, I did the very simple calculation, and I did the work in here, and the net result worked out to be was basically buying one and selling two Litecoin at a time per day worked out to gain two Bitcoin in its history for you. That's what the net result was. Very simple. So it worked out very, very well. And that was just using the whole point of it is use, okay, let's just use the most simplest of calculation. If it can kick ass, the more you advance that calculation, the better, of course, you would do. That's the whole point of that as well. And then we have this one. This was fun as anything. This was really, really fun. I played literally just quickly how you would play this, and this is with any 18 average where or any time frame, 5 minute, hourly, daily, weekly, where you play period by period. But I called it turn. I'd be like every game, okay, next turn. I play it like I was playing a real like a card game, a dice game. Of course, one with game theory in it, and I love game theory, and of course, trading has such that. And within the game, the more I've been thinking about it, I'm probably just going to do that last game I did. I'm probably going to do that with Tezos and BNB. I haven't even checked to see if Tezos is on the BNB exchange, but I know it just got listed on Binance a couple of days ago. One of the other things I do is I got a lot of work to do today. I got to clean up my alerts. I've had so many alerts go off here. And when you see a yellow, a green means they're live. Orange means they've already been alerted. I gotta delete them, and there are just so many. There's a lot of things that happened yesterday. Bitcoin Cash, it had a huge, huge fall. So I bought a decent amount of Bitcoin Cash yesterday, and I'm selling DGB today. Oh, but I'm selling an okay amount, not large, but it's up 7.69%, and I'm buying DGB against Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin, Bitcoin, GRS, Litecoin, yeah. I bought two. I sold it for two of them today. I bought what did I buy today? I bought Gross and I bought Litecoin. So Bitcoin Cash I would have done yesterday. amongst it, let's take a look at some of the. Well, here's this one here. And this is, I hate when this, I mean, in real life you get the trades, I like it, but uh, it makes it hard to read. I guess you can do things like this, I suppose. But you just see the size of these moves that occur. So when moves like this happen, I can do like double bets, basically. And a double bet means I'll sell twice as much as I normally would if it, say, came down here. I did that both against GRS and Litecoin. Oh, of course, this is Bitcoin Cash. So I'm going to be close to making a trade again because I would have traded this somewhere in here. So I'll probably be making a trade somewhere here. I'll be looking. I'll wait a little bit because I just made 2 trades earlier. The other ones would have been GRS. I did that one earlier today. And yeah, down to 23. So my last trade would have been somewhere like up here somewhere. I mean, so hey, I'll take it. I like these up and down choppy moves. And I can fix this too because I got the. I mean, Poloniex. If I got the Bittrex here, let's just try. So GRS would be on where Bittrex. Yeah. So I just have to type the exchange here. Of course, I do this. I need to do this. I need the third best, I think, or second best. One of the. I think one of the better. It cost me, I think, a little over $100 a year for this. Maybe 200 Canadian. GRS BTC divided by, let's go Poloniex DGB BTC. Does that fix it? Yeah, it does. Okay. So we had that market go down to 23 point, 2/3 right now. And the Litecoin one, I guess I'll do it this way as well now. I'll just type it in. I guess it doesn't matter which Litecoin I do. I can do Bittrex or Poloniex. And of course we do Poloniex, DGB. And same thing here. So moves like this, it's good because obviously what was my main objective or what was I doing here? Yeah, I was selling Litecoin for DGB and that DGB that I bought, let's sell it back for Litecoin. That's how I play the game. But what's Tesla's code? XTZ? Tezos, yeah, XTZ. Okay, show me BNB. Okay, I figured it'd be on that exchange. Strategy. This is what it is. Let's just keep trading this. Because I want to be long Binance Coin. So what I do is I put half my portfolio right now into BNB and half my portfolio into Tezos of what that I allocate to such. Let's see what this thing looks like on the hour. Right now there's a nothing to, oh my goodness, you're in a nothing situation. So those videos I talked about within the 18, that's primarily what I'm considering in here. I'll choose whatever time frame it is. It's not going to be the hourly. Probably the 8. But I mean, it's just starting. Probably going to go either maybe the 3. And what I mean by this, and there's no 18 average on here because we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 periods. So it's only been trading for under 30 hours. So that means whenever I get situations where price action tells me to sell, then what I'll do is I'll listen to what it tells me to do. And of course, vice versa with the buys. But I'm not going to go over how to do it because I did that yesterday. And I, of course, showed you where the videos are. And that also means I got more work to do because how do I fund this? Option 1, Bitcoin. No, I don't want to do that. Option 2, Litecoin. Possibly I can do some with that. Option 3, what other coin do I have? Meaning, well, I can always stop one code ratio, a combination, and just put it into this. Oh, I could lose out on gains for that. Well, I'm going to be making the gains here. Maybe this will do better. Maybe it'll do worse. Either way, it's a strategy I think that would be very interesting and fun to play. So So as far as what I got, Atom, I do not. I'm liking that one. No. Bitcoin Cash. I'm trying to accumulate that more, so no. Dash, possibly. I mean, I got a. I'm trading it with. I just got a good size, large. Like for how much I trade. Like say for example, Atom and Litecoin, and I got Dash and Theta, and that's a much larger amount, Dash and Theta, than it is Atom and Litecoin. That's how much like what each value is worth. So I could like, but no, I don't think so. DGB easily, I could take some off of DGB. What it means, I have to reduce the amount I play with a bit. Maybe I could just kill the DGB Litecoin. Yeah, I could do something like that. Kill the DGB Litecoin cross. And then I could just, like, basically what I would do is I just sell the DGB for Tezos. So I just sell the DGB, move it over to Binance, and then do what I need to do there. ETC, no way, no how. Although it's not so volatile, but no, it's kind of, no, it's too, I just like its probability of surviving. That's what I like mostly about that. Go, I've been having too much fun with. I can't get rid of Go right now. There's no way, no how. Same with GRS. H bar, no. I mean that's just a new one that I didn't put much stakes into. So, if anything, do I add more? And I'm like, well, what did I? Well, one of the videos I showed what I did with $50. Okay, so what am I going to do here with? I put $300 in this game, so 6 times higher. I put in with the no, and 150 into this, 150 into Raven coin is what I did. So there's Raven coin. So 150 I put into Raven, 150 I put into H bar, and it's worth less now. It's no big deal. Komodo, um, you know what? If I was going to do Komodo, I'd just do the whole DGB over it. So, Neo, no. Sky, you know what? Possibly, but if I got rid of Sky, just replace it with something else to trade with Go. And no, Sky and Go have been exactly what I thought. It leads in the amount of trades that I made on that one. I've got like 80, 90 trades in the last like few months on that. It's just too sick. It's my most volatile trader, as I figured it would have been, because that was what I thought. Oh my god, these could just be steroid ones. So Qtum Neo, no. Sky, yeah. T Fuel, well that was just free coins, and they just been getting their ass kicked that I got. So I'm just playing around with the free coins that I got. Theta's my big baby. And that's the whole point of what I said to start with the Pat Contry thing. And I meant to say, well, why did I say that? Just because of Theta. And I'm just getting so bearish on the whole Google YouTube thing. And then this is what I think that the company's going to at least compete with them. Tron, no way. Waves, so yeah. But basically, what I'll probably do is I'll just kill the DGB Litecoin. That's a big crush though. That's a big mistake. What I could do is I could kill the DGB, and I could just play one more with it, because if I were to take all the DGB, and I'd have free extra Litecoin, but on top of that, but if I took the DGB and then did the whole Tezos thing, I could just do like one more cross. Or I could just play the Tezos cross more aggressively, which is another option there. So something I'm going to think about in the day. And I mean, with Tezos not even having an 18 average yet, I need that to trade it. So I'm kind of forced into it to a degree. I can tell that this is above the 18 average of highs and this is below the 18 average of lows. But with that being said, that's what I'll be thinking about for today on that. Anything else? Yeah, just as far as these markets getting their asses kicked and this stuff, it's like, you know what? I know the volatility is there, so you're going to have like a 2-3 month period, 2 week period, or 4 months, 8 month period where, oh my, it was this good or that bad, and that's the whole point. It's not the or, it's really the and. Because sometimes it's good and sometimes it's really, really bad. I haven't looked at Bitcoin dominance yet today. Let's take a look at that. And then also I want to take a look at gold and silver. But it was like not doing really nothing an hour and a half ago. Or two. So where I got this Fibonacci line here, I got a line at 71. I'm trying to think of what it means. Oh, that's where the 18 average of highs was. That's where I put it. Okay. Okay, well, it's just still flattening out the 18 average, establishing that level of resistance here at 71 3/4. So now that I see that clearly, Okay, so after coming into this move, I'm seeing how it's coming to this 18 average of highs. And the 18 average of lows is so live in here too, because since getting there, it hasn't had any bullish momentum. It hasn't broken down below the support. I don't need to see that via the short-term time frame. So this move is still in that correctionary play, and it's just a continuation of the wait and see game. And that was why with the whole wait and see, gold's it's down a little bit since, but nothing much. 0.3%. So in the 3 hour after making, I mean, yeah, like three little bears high. Like this is a normal high, and here we're having it come down the 18 average of lows where we came from. It's still got a little bit to go. Plus this key major Fibonacci line at 1522. So I mean, this term, and there's no indication yet of a bottom by any means on this one, or end of this correctionary bottom. I guess is another way of putting it. And the daily time frame is just really it's just more of a pause-ish kind of deal. So a pause means just a wait and see kind of deal. Silver is down 3/4. So and given the volatility was pretty big yesterday, that's not much of a move at all. That's equivalency to what like negative 0.3% has been like months ago, and really days ago even too. An amazing pause day, but it's even continuation pause more than anything. Price action remains above the 18 average of highs on the daily term. You know what I also want to check out? I want to check out Bitcoin on the Tether as well. Because I have all the Fibonacci lines there as well. So since it hit this high and this high, it's like stuck in the middle. So that's like a wait and see. And you can't really tell by looking at this what the next play is going to be unless you try to work harder. And I'm not going to. On if it's going to go to 18 and 3/4 and 18 and 23. And especially when it's right in the middle like this after it's hit it like this point. So Bitcoin against the Tether. And I'm doing this because of the lines that I have. Well, they're really not. It's just they're more for the Fibonacci raise in here. Because now what I'd have to do for Fibonacci is from the recent highs and lows. That one's easy. I can do a different exchange for that. There's so many of them out there. Why not? Just for something to do, I guess. A different kind of video. I mean, I don't know what to do yet. I'm really waiting on something. I mean, did a whole bunch yesterday. I got no plans on anything for today. No plans for other one today, other than a beginner one, and that's definitely going to be delayed. I have no plans on that in the next many hours. Nice little setup here on the 15, though, but uh, it's congesting at this fib line. So as I see and such, I mean, it's got to make a clear break above this resistance and this support. Right now, the attempt is a break on the resistance. If it does so, I'm looking for it to move to the next key level on each side. So 87.26 on the north and 81.42 on the south. But as I'm stating, let's take a look at the some more Fibonacci. Even more shorter term than that. UOB will work. I know I got nothing drawn on that. Okay, so we're going to use this high, or this low, and this high. So let's get these exact numbers. This low is 77 even. That'll be easy. I'm just going to bring my screen up now. And the high. And it doesn't matter if I put the low or high number in. And I guess the easiest way to do this is search my YouTube channel, Money Charts, in YouTube. It may not be easy because Google YouTube search is not fun. Oh yeah, did I mention I'm not happy? I mean the whole YouTube, but anyway. Uh, and search it with something like Fibonacci calculator or download Fibonacci calculator. I give you instructions on how you can get this exact file. And I have this on my bottom at taskbar where I just put the numbers in. Anyway, what's the high in here? I guess I'm going to count this one here. We got 87.58. We'll round. Actually, I'll put the exact. I can put this in. It rounds it for me. 87.57.55. Okay, so first off is 84.96. Let's put that line in. And this is basically how I normally do it when I do stuff on like a day-to-day basis. So you're getting more of a raw video on this level. Although a lot of the stuff I knew was like well, it's not still raw. I'm just saying all the stuff I knew before was like, oh, we're waiting on this, but we were waiting on that before. Okay, so the next key number below 84.96 is the 61.8 at 83.37. And then I'm just going to look at them. And usually when this happens, I'm going to get, oh, it was just luck that this happens. And a lot of times when I put the Fibonacci in, I don't even know what the results are going to be. Like more times than not, I don't know. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. And this, of course, I don't right now. So after that, we got 80, 88. That one. I wonder if there's any way I could use math to do it in here, because it's high divided by low to this, whatever. 79.37. So these are lower targets if they get there, but I'll just keep them in, and if they hit, they'll just be luck. So this is the Fibonacci retracement from point low to point high. Let's shorten out the time frame to the 4-minute. Okay, so we pierced below. The fact that it pierces below rather than pierced above, it's 50-50 on each side. Rather, it goes above and below, and I might be sarcastic and untruthful with that percentage number. Then we come up to this high. Yeah, resisting this in here. You can see it didn't support it well. Had the opportunity to get above where it first supported it. And complete resistance, unable to go much further at all. Yeah, it had some time above and even supported in the shorter term time frame, which would have been like 1 minute, but it ultimately, when it had its fail, did it have concise move to next level? Yes or no? Yes. Did it support it? Yes. Did we have a price rally? Extremely modest. Yes. And then we started to see the weakness amongst that level. Congesting amongst it, and it ended up having this leg lower. Now, this came to like a 50% retracement. Now, I'm not going to say a 50% Fibonacci retracement, and I am one that don't use it much, and it's halfway between the two fibs, between the key major ones, the 38 and 61 would be the 50% retracement. But I have never ever seen 50% work in any Fibonacci sense, other than this exact way that I say it. But it's still a 50, that's exactly what it did. So the statement that it made when it broke below here was, oh, we're resisting this, we're going to next level. Okay. And it went right to the 50. So if it goes halfway there, oh, are we going to resist the next key level? Not so great. It did here, and then it got above it. And now it's just playing choppy around this area because we come up to this point, it's well below this, and then it doesn't support this, it congests this later. Now it looks like we're getting back in here. So until we have a clear breakout above this, it's just in this, I guess, sideways range. But we'll still have to play through for this 85 level, in that if you break above this, odds now would probably favor you would probably have to maybe congest amongst this level. If you break clearly above this level, you're talking about going to previous next key high. So you're always using it in that type of sense there as well too. Okay, that's really all I need to see about that. I'm just going to keep these levels in and see how they work through it later on. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I haven't shown the dollar index in a while. I haven't even seen this in a while. It's like I don't even really care about this. But 4-minute time frame, this thing is breaking out. Get your hurry up, guys. I don't give a shit. I don't. Who cares? Whatever. I always try to just. It was easy back in the day to not say it, because I tried not to say it, because the whole just don't want to make everyone happy, and it's nowadays like accidentally 2-3 times a week I'll just say it without even realizing. And I pretty much kind of did there. Anyway, what does this look like on longer term? It's just grinding its way to the upside, but not really having any successful big breaks, but it's slowly making it. As you can see, there's this kind of trend in here. It's man, whatever. All you can do away is trading it back and forth is just play away at the small gains, or just be patient for it to go to the target levels you need to. And you know what? I guess I did look at it about maybe 5, 10, 15 days ago, and I forgot. And I remember thinking, it's interesting that this is doing this while gold and silver is doing what this is. Meaning gold and silver is just stating that it's ready for a big play coming soon. It's just making that statement that the long term is reverting the trend. That's what it's done there. And it's actually doing a good job in showing its confirmation, at least with gold, over the last 5 or so weeks. But meanwhile, it's doing this with the US dollar index, not. Well, it's not. It's showing signs as if it wants to at least continue this run up here. As I can't say that. No, I can't say that. But yeah, I do say that. Basically, what I'm saying is, if we're coming from this, a move like this, can we get to the upper end of this range? And that's what we've been doing. But the upper end of this range is up to like 103. So I'm saying that it should at least make a move up to here. That's what it looks like on the technicals. But I don't even care about this really. How's gold against the 2026? Not bad. This 25 number, this has been like this interesting. That's just like $25 silver. I mean, it's like the normal buy price for me. I've bought so many coins at $25 Canadian an ounce. It's just crazy. I guess I should put the American chart for it, but or do I? No, I don't need to. Not even maybe because back in here, that's what I had to spend literally. Oh, that's so expensive. Really, I spent $25 for maples back then. That's a $20 silver. Well, I guess that's what the cost was. But I remember buying the generics for like 23 and 22, 24. I mean, the ones that I like, because my way of trading those silver back in here during this range is I head down to an antique store that had a silver guy. He just had one small booth. He had like one display and a couple small ones around the corner. And then he had stuff a little bit in the back. Didn't have much, but he had stuff. And if he had, I'd look for those 999 1 ounce generic rounds, and then I'd see the ones that I liked because based on like, I know like the picture and just whatever other intricacies. But if I could get them at like the 22, 23 number, and I liked it, I just couldn't pass up on it. But the whole point was it was 25, and back on here. Actually, it was 2 months before this. It was February or March of 2008. I bought my first ever two 999. There was two Canadian maples and mylars, and it was $50, $25 each. So that's the very, very first price that I ever paid for silver. And then the $25 price became very iconic down in here. Well, I guess I was spending twice what I'm spending now. So I guess it's the same now as it was back then because I, and this is where it goes again, where I talk about silver to people about how much time do I have. Well, because I've been so accustomed in the last so many years to buying silver at these $25 prices, literally buying them at $25. And that's good. So even buying it lower than that. And again, like same thing, buying like $23 silver has been normal for me. I mean, not anymore, of course, at 24 and a half. But then that goes to my next level because I can remember how cool it was back in here and back in here. We're like, yeah, $25 silver, and it's back to that level again. Okay, I'm done with this video. Thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a great day. Bye bye.